Hey folks, we should be live. It is almost 8 p.m. on a Thursday, April the 8th, Central Time, here in Texas. Welcome. Shout out to Crypto Cowboy. It was the inspiration for the cowboy hat, so I am totally plagiarizing and copywriting his trademark here as a tribute to him. So watching, or anybody else watching, go check him out. Crypto Cowboy, he does a lot of B-Pro and Turtle. And if you haven't seen my video on B-Pro, go check it out. B-Pro is probably one underrated crypto that actually, I'll say if you want to talk about hype, that actually has a real world use. So it's what, a couple pennies? Well, if you drop $100 on it, what happens? Sit on it. Don't look at it for a while. I don't want to bet in a year from now it'll be the same. Thank you. So cheers. And in this channel, we've got bourbon, bulldogs, bull markets, and we can BS together. So welcome. Good to see you. Happy to have you here. I'm going to check the audio here really quick, because sometimes that background music is just a little bit too much. So you guys let me know what's going on there in the live stream. But happy to have you here. We've got a bull market, and I am very happy to see that. I don't know what's up with the rave music, but try to do the non-copyrighted stuff, because I'm sure YouTube would just love to shut down. A white guy, white Republican, a man, straight. How else can I offend you today? But hey, here's not about politics. Here, we're talking about crypto. And this is a very good sign. I like this. A lot of people, when the market's pulled up, they don't get on YouTube. They just sit there and grin, have a beer, which is great. And it's when times are going bad, everybody comes to live streams and like need that warm blanket. That's what it is. The live streams are like a warm blanket for people. So you know, like, I need to cuddle to something, I need to look to something, I need to look for direction in the times when they're hard. So if you can't be with me in the good times, I guess you can't be with me in the bad. So what do we got for you tonight? We got probably about an hour. I'll do this, and as it stands, we're looking very, very nice. This is a good sign. I'll do a Fibonacci here. Let me crank up the AC, as it got to be 93 degrees here in San Antonio, Texas. Thank you very much. So yes, folks, we got a good live stream for you this evening, as if you bought into the market in the past day or so, you should be doing pretty well right now. Bitcoin affects everything, and Bitcoin is strong at 58,297 right now that we're seeing. So I'll get in quickly right to the Fibonacci. We'll go from there. If you want me to do a quick and dirty T&A on something, technical analysis, just bear with me. Jalapenos, love them, you eat them, but they eat at me, unfortunately. So let's get right to it. Bitcoin. Well, let's take a look at from yesterday. I mean, just go to quick 8-hour candles. Let me get rid of this garbage. Remove. No, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, more bourbon. So getting right to the Fibonacci, the way that the channel was looking, let's go over here to the right. We got below that support level. Wow. That's really surprising for me to see, is that we dipped down in the 56s here. That I would not have seen. So interesting. So each time I do this, I'll leave the Fibonacci's up for what we did the day before or the day or two prior to that, so we can see how well did Fibonacci predict these things. Well, we didn't get a pull to the upside, we got a pull to the downside looking overall. Yeah, I'll be okay, thank you. So we got as low as, wow, that's interesting. I never would have thought we'd get into 55s here, considering that we're in what market we're in, but hey. So we're walking. We can do another Fibonacci retracement because this data here, I would say based upon the hourlies, this is not relevant. Well, you got a W here, and the W's are usually a good sign of pull to the upside, but evidently they didn't pull too well other than right here, but who would have thought to buy here? So let's go, moving forward. Remove this. Let's start with the new data. Remove all drawing, all tools. So the new data, I would say the swing high and the swing low is right through here. I don't know what happened here, what event to cause this, but we'll take care of that. Where are you, Fib? I want to Fib in how to retracement. So we got swing high. Let's see what the highest point here is. There. What is the swing low? Right there at 55,419. Does that look about right? Alright. So let's get this into perspective. This is using the 1 hour, which is probably the most relevant of all time things. The only time that I'll go less than an hour, maybe to the 15 minutes, to the 1 minute, right when I'm pulling the trigger on a buy. We all know that when you're looking to buy something, see if everything's a cycle, it goes up and down. And buy as low as you can. You might get a couple pennies on it, but you know what? Every little bit helps. So, Bitcoin. As far as the hourlies are concerned, the highs are getting lower and the lows are getting lower. So this is since, if we take April 1st, right here, the highs are getting lower, the lows are getting lower. I'm not liking this. April is supposed to be one of the most strongest months historically for cryptocurrency. I want to say probably everything that's been going into, that should have been going typically into Bitcoin, has been going to altcoins because I've seen those have really taken off. Maybe that's the case, maybe not. But what can we tell from this? We can tell we're in a descending area here. Each time that we get a spike up, we get resistance. Like right here on the Fibonacci level. I mean, this is showing resistance right on that level. Right on the mark, 58,387. And we're at 381, 380. 58,380 is where it's getting resistance, and that's where it's being tested right now. So if it's being tested there, I'm gonna say we're gonna have a pull to the downside, folks. So if you got Bitcoin right now, and if you're looking to do day trading, Crypto Roadie Show. Yes, if you want to rewind, I pulled out the cowboy hat in tribute to you. Made sure to put a shout out and a plug to you as well. Typically, I will be wearing a hat to cover my bald spots. And I happen to have this cowboy hat laying around, and cheers to you, my good friend. And just for that, so Crypto Roadie Show, for those who are watching live and those who typically watch later, Crypto Roadie Show, go check him out. Does a lot of good live streams, a lot of good calm energy when it comes to things, put things in perspective. And I love to plagiarize him because this rings so true. Here's the originator, at least where I got it from, where he ripped it off from. I don't know, but I ripped it off from him. So when in doubt, scroll out. Or when in doubt, zoom out. Love it. Those little catchphrases, although, what do you want to say? Catchy, but very true. So we can look at BPro here in a little bit. Crypto Rodeo Show. Just in mind when my videos, when doing those videos at the time of recording, check that out, because when I do these Fibonacci retracements, you can see how well did it go. Did I bullshit you? Or was I spot on? So doing these technical analysis in his show, I don't know if he recalls it or not, but I remember calling out when we would have the dive. I think it was a week before with Crypto Rodeo. I put in there we're going to have a big crash. It happened. And I also said last week that we would have all-time highs. About a day off, but it happened. With that said, what we're seeing here with Bitcoin is going to affect everything else. Ethereum we can go right to, but this is an hourly. So let's check this out on by the minute, right? Let's get right down to it. If you wanted to have a buying position in and anything, go to the minute. Pull it up. Take a look at it. Right now, as far as the minute's concerned, this might pump. I'd like to see where it's going. Is it going to continue to go up past this line? If you're going to be here by the minute, it's going to go past 58,401. Well, already it's getting resistance here at the 58,338. Folks, by the minute, yes, it looks somewhat promising, and I think that's looking good as a pull to the upside, but be careful. Everything here, as far as getting pulled up, it kept going up. I don't know. Based upon the hourly that we've seen, I don't know. We might see this sideways kind of uptick to 60,000. I'm not sure. But by the minute that we see here, the lows are getting higher. The highs are kind of leveling out. We're not getting quite a jump as we did here in the past hour or so. But yeah. I don't know. I'm still... The jury's out here on Bitcoin. I think just the altcoins are getting a lot of love and attention because as we look here to the next, Ethereum's got a lot of love. It's hitting all-time highs. Everything I think that would have been going into Bitcoin has been being pumped in Ethereum and other Ethereum coin networks. So how far can Ethereum go? I think that once we see highs like this, we see a lot of blow off. I'm surprised that Ethereum is maintaining above 2,000. I'm very surprised by that. Usually when you hit a top like that, like 2,100 where they're in, usually you'll see like another sell-off. But I was wrong on that one. So let's go to the hourly. Let's do a little bit of Fibonacci retracing and see what Fibonacci, the mathematician's tools, has to say about this. So we took quite the dive here. This was yesterday at 5 p.m. So taking into account here from this new information, let's do the Fibonacci retracement tool and see what we can get. So let's look at the swing high here. We're on the swing high at 2096. Swing low is the lowest right there at 1930, 1929. Right around there. Let's stick with that. So what do we got here for the future? Well, looking at the hourly, could this be a head and shoulders being formed? I don't know. I'm not happy about seeing this going down and can kind of resistance here at 2080. Then we're getting resistance here at 2150. So Fibonacci, I don't know, brother. Based on the way things go and seeing this dip here, maybe this is an inverse head and shoulders. I think it's a W. I think we might see a pull to the upside. See the rest of this. So ever since the 24th, this is as we sat in the middle of all that big loss period, at least for myself, can't speak for everybody else, but that was not a great period for me. I think I bought when we were like here into Ethereum around 1630. I was like, yeah, and then it continued down to 1550. Not happy, but I did sell right up here around 1700. I was looking at other altcoins, but I digress. Let me get rid of this right here. No, I don't want to get rid of everything. So as we look here, what can we expect with the Fibonacci retracement? I don't like this resistance here. We're seeing resistance right at 2160. Considering, like I've said, about cyclical things, cyclical patterns, here it is, April 8th. And if you look at cycles, look at everything, the way Bitcoin operates, the way it all operates. Right around mid-month to later parts of the months is when crypto takes a dump. I'd be looking to sell, and I still said it yesterday, and I still say it today, that on the 15th is when I'll be looking to sell everything I got. Hold and wait for the crypto to crash. Once those flash craps happen, you will see that it will pick back up. But when to buy during these fast crashes, I keep wanting to say crash. I got to keep this kind of PG-13. I don't know, 21 or older with bourbon, but I digress. So if we look at this by the hour, this was about 5-6 hours worth of data there. This crap, this happened here from April the 3rd. That's 1 day's worth of junk. Let's go to the daily. I think I'll try to get out what I'm trying to articulate to you here. So if we look at this, let's get to March. So on the dailies with March, so we're looking at March 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th. Folks, on the 19th of last month is when it took that dip. I bought here and it continued down. I should have bought here, but a little bit lower. And I should have held it because as soon as we got back up here, I thought that other altcoins. 2 minutes. Hello. What's that? Yeah, doing my live stream with Anna Shrewby, a friend of mine. Let's go, baby girl. Ready for us to go sleep already? Come on, baby girl. Good girl. Good girl. Come on. I'll put you on my headset and I'll continue to do this while talking with you. So folks, yes, you get to say hi to the lady. But this is private, so I'll keep as much as I can right here. So she gets to see me do this too. So with that said, shout out to the CryptoCoinQuickie gal. So you're about to get a quickie. All right. So what we see here is we see a guy who's doing this live when he's got the lady on the phone and she's totally watching him do his thing. I'd highly advise not doing this because you got to have your man time, you got to have your guy time, and this is a safe space. You know, this is a safe space, total girl-free zone. All right, so looking at the Fibonacci's here, Ethereum, yeah, she's still online. If she's still watching me on FaceTime. So looking at the Fibonacci here with the Ethereum, everything's a wave here, folks. It's a wave. So we're up here at the peak. I think we'll see another downturn. I think we'll come back down the way that things have been climbing here at the lows. I think we're in this wave here. I think we'll come back down. I think we'll see 1800 here by tomorrow. I think we will see 1800. That's my personal feeling, but never know. But that's, oh, excuse me, that's on the daily, not the hourly. See, this girl's already got me tripped up, so I take that back. So on the daily, I think this plays right into it. Ooh, if we look at the dates here at the bottom, I don't know if it shows up on the time on here, but as I was picking up for this to swing down, that's right there starting on the 19th of this month, folks. Everything's cyclical. Wow, that proves my point even more about that. So if you got Ethereum, I would highly suggest take a look at alternative coins, maybe B Pro. Check out the Crypto Rodeo Show. Subscribe to him, like, subscribe, hit the notification bar for him. That's where I get a lot about B Pro and a lot of things from. Actually, yeah. I owe all existence to him. Maybe this will be the first franchisee of the Crypto Radio Show. Maybe we can create our own crypto coin. I don't know. Anyway, and we're walking. So, looking at Fibonacci, yeah, I think we'll start seeing a swing down since the lows the highs are getting lower. And the lows here, folks, they're climbing up here, but again, this is a wave. I don't see this getting up much more than 2120 by tomorrow. Watch out. Risk management. Find other alternative coins to take a look at. That's where I'll get into here with ADA. So look in the 1 hour, let's pull it down to 1 minute, just for grins and giggles, as I always do with everything else. We do the 1 day, the 1 hour, and the 1 minute. So, seeing the heartbeat here of Ethereum, we're in the downbeat. Yeah, I think we'll see a little bit of pull here in the next hour or so, maybe up to 2100. But if you can buy now, and if you want to take that little bit of a profit margin, hey, that's on you. But 2100 probably we'll see, but be careful. Again, risk management. I don't know. Don't buy at the peaks. You buy at the dips. Buy at the dips, sell at the tips. Right here is potentially a dip. The beats here kept going up, kept going up, kept going up. Well, this beat is going down to other support levels here. So this is on the 1 minute. Let's see what Fibonacci has to say on the 1 minute channel. Ooh, it doesn't look too good to me already. So the swing high was up here, folks, and the swing low has already been down here to 2085. We're already getting down to the lower support levels, so your 2088 will be the next support level to hit. I think we're going to see a downside here. If it breaks through that barrier, we're going to get to the 2085, and then from there we go to the hourly, and then to the daily support levels. But Ethereum not looking too strong right now. If it was me, I'd not take a long position. I would take a short. I think Ethereum's had its pump. It's had record highs. I wouldn't expect too much more out of it. Take a look at other altcoins. Yes, my dear. Maybe I can get a little bit of little country going, some crypto karaoke. Do a little country love song singing. Let me channel my inner Josh Turner. Baby, lock the door and turn the lights down low. Copyrighted. YouTube, shut me down for that. So she is asking me, what did I have for dinner, darling? I had these very spicy noodles again. Love them, love them, love them. And yeah, it's been choking on me. And these people have been putting up with me for a while now. So, yeah. How are you? Where are you, buddy? My bulldog growling at me again. This is still going. Audio's good. Let's see if I can drum up some more subscribers. You headed to bed? You gonna go to sleep? I'm tired too. But I had a good nap. I had a real good nap earlier, and that was, even for half an hour, that was needed, so I'll take it. You like the nap, don't you? Well, all right, you have a very good night. Say your prayers. And I will talk with you tomorrow then. Love you too. Good night. You like the quickie. Is that what you're trying to tell me? So she's telling me she likes the quickie. Giggity. All right, good night, Dom. Bye. Which brings me to my next advice. Let's take a look at the Fibonacci retracement levels on relationships. Yeah, that'll be the next technical analysis. Once I get that and I get it down, yeah, probably ain't gonna happen, but we'll see. Let's see what we got on Discord. Here we go. Let's see what we can bring on over. So live stream channel. Bring up the OBS. Yeah, where is it? There she is. Right there. Let's see what we can do to bring a little bit more in. I'm surprised no one's asked about any ones that they want to see, because typically, like, get engine or other people want to see other things. So, yeah. Let's see. Spam that and go from there. And there we go there. Do a little bit of Ethereum, a little trading there. And a little bit of Alton. There we go. So, now we got that out the way. Let's look back and see what's going on here with Ethereum. So Ethereum did exactly what I thought it was going to do. It was going to take a dump right through there. So folks, Ethereum, yeah, not a good investment right now. If you want to buy now, so it's at 2084, and maybe it'll go up. I don't think so. We're already broken through the support levels. I think we're about to see it starting to drop severely. I think we'll hit probably down here. I'd like to see the hourly on this. So they're breaking through on them, at least a minute. Let's remove all this. So by the hourly, we're doing okay, but again, it's going to be probably down candle. So we had 3 candles up, 3 candles up. All right, so by the hourly, depending on how this one closes out, will we have it continue to the downside? I don't know. I still think that right now is not the time to get into Ethereum. Not the time. Other altcoins out there that would be more promising, better to get into. Yeah, if you got Ethereum, now would be a good time to sell. At least you'll cut your losses, do some risk management. You might see as high as 2,200 over the next week or so, maybe by next Tuesday, Wednesday. But folks, usually every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is not a good days for crypto. At least for Bitcoin, I can sit here and show you guys how to do some analysis on pivot tables. Let me know in chat if that's what you want to see. I can show you really quick some things that you can do and give you quick indicators about cycles and different things. It's amazing just the little simple things that Excel can do. So, yeah. What can we do? Anybody want to see any? That's fine by me. We're good. We're cool with that. All right, what is next? Next is ADA. So, ADA is the way to go. So, looky here, what do we got? We got ADA, more sideways, a little bit up, but ADA, man, one of the most underperforming for 2021. 2020, ADA killed it, slayed it. But 2021, yeah. ADA is underperforming in comparison to its competitors. So, where are we at? We're on the 1 minute here. 1 minute, this is just more consolidation, more to the right. More to the right, 121. That's all we're going to see here is through the channels like this. It's just more to the right, up and down. There's no real percentage moves. Nothing to be gained here. There's no profit to be had. By the time you pay your commission fees, by the time you pay the spread, this is nothing. This is at a loss, folks. Let's go to the hourly. Scale it down. And I've seen this before. When this happens, big dip. So this right here looks like a set of horns to me. And as I remember right, this happened before here when we're going sideways for a while. And when that happened, went down. When that happened, set of horns here went down. Wow. Yeah, to me that would be a sign, an indicator, just based upon those two other patterns that I've seen happen. And yeah, I'm not happy to see this right here, to be honest with you. If the past two times that I've saw this happen hold true, it's not going to be pretty. ADA, it's really surprising to see this happen. I mean, what can you say? It's not about as far as what will be, what can be, what's the rumor on ADA. Because even Charles, the CEO founder of it, said that he doesn't really care about the price. And that's great for long term, but for day traders, people, layman people that come in like this, here to a Republican boy, how it goes. But for the common person that comes in here, we want to see, gains. There's coins that go to the moon. I mean, 10x in like a couple hours. And so are we going to see that on ADA? No. Folks, we're not going to see that. ADA is one of the top 5, usually the third, as far as market cap is concerned. Market cap is that big. Granted, it's not a $1 trillion one like Bitcoin. But Ethereum, we're not going to see big gains anymore. It's got those gains realized in 2020. So 2021, you're going to see a lot of other altcoins. You're missing altcoins if you're sitting here waiting for ADA. It's not going to happen. All those big gains of ADA this, ADA that, ain't going to happen. Not going to happen, folks. Everyone who's been holding it, look right here. See this little spike here? It lasted for barely 5 minutes. Where ADA was in the 130s. The 130s barely lasted for 5 minutes. Why is that? That happened because people holding on to ADA are upset, disgruntled. They believed in Charles. They believed in ADA. that by holding and foregoing Tezos, Neo, EOS, Filecoin, Uniswap, all these other ones, put their money in this, that would go up like the rest of them. It didn't happen, folks. People are pissed. So when that hit 130, people were taking profits, cashing out, and going off to bigger and better adventures because the people that are here of recent looking for ways to make money. The current market, people are out of jobs, looking for ways to make money, looking for things to do to make ends meet. A lot of people don't have money, just thousands of dollars just sitting there. Yeah, I can only sit there and wait for it to mature. A lot of people do not have that. And they're looking to make a day-to-day kind of thing on this little side hustle. Part of my portfolio is side hustle, day-to-day stuff. The rest is midterm, the rest is long-term. But not everybody has that kind of liquidity. Not everybody has a kind of like, hey, let's go do this. So when people got their stimulus checks, when people got things, there's their little shot in the arm, like, hey, we're giving you $1,400, but stealing $4,800 from your pocket from behind you, long term. So you get $1,400 up front, but they're reaching a hand in their pocket to get almost $5,000 out of your pocket in the back end. People want to turn that $1,400 into something, and they need to do it quick, man. That's putting food on the table. So if you're looking for a very short-term gain, stay away from the big market caps, folks. Stay away from those. The market caps with the smallest that there is are the more susceptible to big moves in the market. You will find the bigger gains there, but then again, you're getting more of a lottery shot. Do not ever invest anything in here that you're not afraid to see gone, to go. Just, hey, yeah, whatever, plus $100, $50, whatever it may be, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. If they ain't gonna piss you off or nothing else like that, if it totally just gets pissed in the wind, that's all this really is. It's a crapshoot. If you got money to gamble, here's your crapshoot, man. This is your craps table. You never know when one's gonna pump. You never know when the roulette ball's gonna hop on a 00 or a 1 or 15. You don't know when the next one's gonna be pumped. You don't. But what you need to do is do your research. Find out which ones look promising, which ones look undervalued. Which ones, if you have a feeling about it, then go for it. And if you lose money on it, at least you will gain a lesson. Might be an expensive lesson, but at least you've learned. You're not any stupider. You'll be much more wiser, folks. So yeah. So, what do we got here? What do we got here? Is the audio even working on this? That's where I showed my bald ass head to you guys. Yeah, it's still working. And again, tribute out to Crypto Cowboy, the Crypto Rodeo Show. Inspiration tonight for this hat. He is a guy that sits there and advocates for Be Pro Turtle and does very well with it. He inspired this channel. So we're working on a collaboration for a franchisee. So yeah, but here in this site, we do cowboy stuff, we do crypto, we do bourbon, a bulldog, and we bullshit. This is a nice little hangout. This is where we get to relax, breathe. This is the manosphere. This is where we enjoy our patriarchy that I guess we have all built and that we somehow benefit from. And yeah, believe these lies that somehow benefit from, but do not. I can't remember the last time a girl was taking me out for dinner that has paid for my meal. I do. That was a few years ago, and because I said it as a point after how many times she wanted to make sure to make a point on that, but interesting. Yeah. I digress. So we've got ADA forming these horns again, which I don't like. I think we'll see immediate pull to the downside. 8 I do have at 122. If I sell 8 at 122, where I'm going to be at. Well, I'll be right at break even. After the spread and fees, I'm right at break even right now. I think I bought it like 118, 117. And the way it's going, it's going to continue to go sideways. Not until that they start hitting their other hard forks that you'll see any movement. I think that's all we're going to see, because in the altcoin season, it stays a flat line. In the down season, we saw it get to about $1. So I guess it's not as hard hit as the others. So I guess it's kind of safe in that manner. But yeah. Yep. So what else we got? So is there anyone that y'all want to see? Any stock, any crypto that y'all want to take a look? Thank you, sir. Is there anything that you would like to take a look at? Because as it stands, the big three, this is where it's at. The big four would be a Binance coin. I know that, I don't know much about it. That's probably one I'll do my next video on, is Binance, because if I don't know much about it, I just know it's one of the strong suited coins on here. I don't think it gets much attention, to be honest with you. So, yeah, let me take a look at Binance coin really quick. My portfolio's not doing so great. As it stands right now, Terra, Binance USD. Did not know they had a Binance USD coin. Interesting. So all in all, so looking at Coinbase is what I'm looking at here. So they got Ethereum and then Ethereum 2. Ethereum 2 is not tradable, but interesting. Interesting for me to see that they have it on here. Very interesting. So yes, the Ethereum and Ethereum 2 is on Coinbase. I use Coinbase for a little bit of things, and the prices have been a little bit different here, not following so well. So Ethereum is tradable, but Ethereum 2 is not. So what is going on here? You can be put on a wait list for Ethereum 2 staking. They're offering 7.5 APR staking Ethereum. So over the next 2 to 3 years, Ethereum is upgrading to Ethereum 2.0. To take part in the upgrade, you can stake your Ethereum on Coinbase and earn up to 7.5%. I might take Coinbase up on that. However, as it stands, cycles, I think there's going to be a market crash. Another one that we'll see it go down to 1,700. It'll probably happen by mid to late April. We'll see a correction from this pull up from the 2100s, basically. I'm willing to bet we'll be back down here to 1700s. When that happens, I'll be buying that. Probably 30% of my portfolio will be Ethereum. And I don't know. To stake in Ethereum for 2 to 3 years, I don't know. ADA is the Ethereum competitor. ADA, I believe, will be the Ethereum killer. Ethereum's gas fees are just too much. Even Ethereum 2.0, I don't see how they're going to beat ADA on the gas fees. The smart contracts that Ethereum has, even so that Ethereum Classic, Ethereum is technically Ethereum 2.0. Ethereum 2 is really Ethereum 3. So Ethereum Classic, if you all don't know, is the very first version of Ethereum. That was very simple. Smart contracts executed yes or no, very binary, no play into it, no nothing. Very fast, effective, efficient. Ethereum, as we know right now, is Ethereum, which is really Ethereum 2.0. Came out, and there's a little more play into that, a little bit more add robust features, and they could build on it. So there you go. So Ethereum is really Ethereum 2.0. The Ethereum 2.0 is going to be kind of similar to ADA to scale a little bit better, because right now Ethereum is a proof of work system. Proof of work versus what's the other one? Proof of stake. Proof of work is that, so if you, gas fees, for the layman's out there such as myself, gas fees as it pertains to Ethereum. That means that to facilitate these smart contracts and post to this public blockchain, you got to have a bookkeeper. Just like when anytime you do business, you got to have sales, everything else. You got to pay somebody to do your bookkeeping. Well, gas fees are what you're paying to get your network going, to keep it going, to keep your gas in your vehicle running. And what you're doing is paying miners, such as myself, not under 21, but mining coin. So I've got me a 2080 and a 3090 that mine. And you're paying people like me to post to the blockchain. So Ethereum is so congested. All these different coins, Uniswap, all these based on Ethereum. The most popular that there is, and it works. It's a proven system, but it's a proof of work. And you're paying people like me, which is actually quite a lot. 3090 makes about 10 to 12 bucks a day. 2080 makes about $5 a day. So yeah, just leave it on. That's net after electricity. Here in Texas, electricity, even, I'm thankful to have solar power. It works out for me. So with that said, on ADA, be a fraction of that. It's not even worth it to mine. You're probably going to pay more in electricity than you do, mining that. So ADA is proof of stake. Proof of stake means it's a ribeye, filet mignon, and it's really proof of stake. Proof of stake is a lot of nodes, and I'm not sure exactly how it goes. If you want to let me know in the comments there. Proof of stake deals with nodes, and I think that's what it is competing nodes. Whatever the blockchain is, that's the longest, and the ones that can maintain the longest one seem to have the priority to that effect. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do a CryptoCoinQuickie on proof of stake, which I probably should do. I probably will. Write that down. So yeah, proof of stake. But now I got me thinking about a filet mignon. Ribeyes are my personal favorite, very full flavored. I don't care about how the tenderness, I care about flavor. Flavor flav. Boy. Okay, so looking at ADA, we're going to see more to the right, to the right, to the right. I think we're going to have a pull down here by, this is an hourly, so probably by the 16th, 17th, this is going to crash down. That's my 2 cents. You heard it here. Take it or leave it. What other ones do y'all want to see? If not, I've covered the big 3. This is done about 45, 50 minutes. This is everything you want to see. That is it. What else can I tell you other than to say your prayers, take your vitamins, do the training. If y'all know what I'm talking about, that's the training, the prayers, and the vitamins. If you're from the 80s, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Hulkster. So, till then, folks, this has been good. I'm happy to do this. Fibonacci tells only so much of a story of expectations. It's nothing to I'll say bet money on. It's just a tool. It's an indicator. It's one of a few that you should be using to see when and what time, what day you should invest into something. Risk management. All big companies, everywhere you go, risk management. Hopes and dreams are great, folks, but risk management. If you're coming into ADA expecting 10x's, I'm going to tell you it's not going to happen. Straight up, stay away from ADA. If you're looking for long-term gains, where you know that this crypto is going to be around, ADA is the place to be. Charles created a great peer-reviewed coin and system that will scale and scale very well. So as NFTs, as cryptocurrency and stuff becomes the next wave of the future, ADA will be the Tesla of tomorrow. If you'd have told me 5, 10, 15 years ago about Tesla electric cars, I would have told you, yeah, whatever. It's just it's a fad. It's a fluke. You never thought Tesla would be Tesla as it is today. ADA is Tesla for the future. If you got time, money, just sit there and just throw away as an investment, throw into that, don't look into it. That's what I would do. That's what I have been doing. But there's an opportunity here. Maybe it's just buying the dip. I don't know. What I want to do is to take profits here by next week, wait for the dip, and then buying the dip. A lot of people do dollar cost averaging, which I can agree with in general. But if you can foresee or predict a dip, it would be good to reposition, sell at a high, reposition, buying that dip. And that's my plan. So ADA, yes, you'll be my long-term ride or die. Till then, I'm going to have me some fancy footloose casual flings on the side with some altcoins. Somehow I know you'll still be there. Anyway. So folks, till then, thank you for coming in. Good seeing you. And I'll see you all in the next one.